Also, I know it's the Tata 80. For whatever reason, I think the original board name was supposed to be Eiffel 80. Ignore the box. So, just ignore it. Oh, were there already stabs in here? Wait, that's kind of convenient. Ooh. Okay, so, cool thing about this keyboard here, just before we get too deep in today's keyboard. This uses something called, I believe they're calling them swan gaskets. So it uses these cool little leaf springs here. So that's why I'm kind of excited to build this. It is using a totally different way to mount this. So I'm very interested to see how this is gonna perform. All right, so overall though, and I kind of already suspected this with this keyboard. How do we open this? Well, I did not open this correctly. This is by M1, yeah. Oh god, packages. Ooh, static. Sorry guys, it's not like, the packaging is a little bit chaotic here. Okay, a lot of foam in here. A lot of everything. Okay, we're gonna get rid of some of this stuff. I can tell you right away, this looks like the Ginkgo. This is giving me like heavy Ginkgo vibes. There's a little, it also has some like steps in it here too. This little piece underneath the spacebar. I don't know if I love that. I feel like, depending on how, actually it's okay. This is gonna be a stream full of firsts. I like the back piece though. The back piece is kind of cute. I have to admit. In China, this is called the Eiffel 80. So did they just change the name for us here? Oh, it means tower in Chinese? Oh, cool, I did not know that. 7-degree typing angle. Those feet are gorgeous. Yeah, these are actually, okay, the bottom design is pretty nice. I see why they called it the Eiffel. It definitely looks like the Eiffel Tower there. I actually quite like this bottom design. I don't mind this at all. Side profile. This is actually not too bad either. You can definitely see that the color, there's a lot of colors to this. You can see the color of the bottom peek out. Just a standard wedge. Kind of cool. It's kind of a wedge literally on a box, being this bottom piece here. All right. And then the internals, I think this PCB is upside down here. Is it? Yeah. Okay, let's open this guy up because I need to get to the PCB. So hungry. Dude, I didn't eat anything either. Don't even feel bad. If I seem a little bit tired today, it's because I haven't had a real meal yet. You know, I will admit though, one of my biggest pet peeves with keyboards is when they have such deep screws that you almost need to use the Allen key. I need you to stare into the camera on full screen, like this. Like that. But yeah, one of my biggest pet peeves with keyboards, I really hate when designers make the back screws here incredibly hard to reach, that you need to use Allen keys. Like, absolutely can't stand that stuff. All right, let's put these in this bag here with the rest of these screws. Need some keyboards with this side profile. Oh, you like the side profile on this? I don't know what this piece is for. I'm gonna put this over here for the time being. Polycarbonate plates. I think there was other plates. I don't know what we'll use today. We're gonna use the Obscura switches again. No, why is there so many flex cuts? Why does there need to be this many flex cuts for the keyboard? Time for tape. I mean, maybe it won't be that bad. I mean, we'll use the polycarbonate plate today. Fuck it. We're using polycarb. We'll see how this sounds with polycarb. There is an internal weight, which is kind of nice. Mute it Sunday. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how today's build goes. Daughter board's over there. Okay, I actually just want to see how these... Where are they? Where did I put them? Let's move this out of the way too. I want to go grab these for a second. And then we have our other plates, which it came with, which I don't think we're going to be using. Decide on foams later. I'm assuming these go in like this. That's kind of neat. So for anyone who's just tuning in, this keyboard here uses these things called swan gaskets. Interesting. Very cool. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. I'll show you guys again here. I don't hate foam. Listen, I don't hate foam. I actually enjoy it in some cases. I think right now the only thing I'm starting to really dislike is how every PCB is like flex cuts galore. Not a whole crap ton of options on this. It looks like we do have a fixed bottom row, not even a step caps option. I would love to see a few more options with the hot swap. But again, I'm not like too turned off by this. The coating on this looks pretty good too. All right, we'll move this off to the side. You know what? We'll use
Do you like 75s or TKLs more?
Glizzo? Personally, I like TKLs more. I see the appeals in a good 75 though, because it's the same width usually as a 65. But I personally like TKLs more. Just my opinion. All right, polycarbonate plate today. Why not? Alex, can we expect more themed calendar in the future? Just pictures of you holding different keyboards. You guys just want photos like this? Just like with me holding up a board? Where's a board I can hold up? All right, let's put this together now. Actually, I need to see how this is done because I have no idea how to put these things on. And let's grab the gaskets, these little silicone things here. And then we need these guys. Pigeon gaskets. Group buy will be about $300, open sometime in November. So again, if you guys haven't seen what these look like, these are the gaskets. So they kind of fold down as you put more pressure. Dude, I'm actually kind of excited for this. Alternatively, you can use your silicone gaskets, which they also include it. So you don't have to use these things at all. There is some assembly process with all this though. They are kind of like springs. They're calling them swan gaskets. I'm just repeating what they're saying, but they're like a leaf spring in a lot of ways. They are more like a spring. You are correct there. All right, I think that's it for this. Let me just double check. All right, I'm pretty sure that's it for the swan gaskets. And this just lays right on top like that. Dude, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm interested to see if this is gonna cause any weird noises. Oh, we don't need these here. This is winkeyless. Let me remove those. No, it doesn't look like there's any pads for the top. They didn't call for anything in that instruction thing. It doesn't look like anything goes here. There's no even markings for it. The back is nice, yeah. Where's the foam? No foam for now. We can always add it in. We don't have to stick it in immediately. Although I'm kind of worried that it's going to be a little too flexy, but we'll see. Dude, this is fucking flexy, chat. Jesus Christ. What artisans are on your treasure? Those are all Jelly Key Koi artisans. Guys, there's a lot of... I'm not even pressing on this. It's very bouncy. There is some definite, very slight noise when you're moving the keyboard around. All right, actually kind of a cool looking keyboard all said and done. I kind of like this combination. How much is this gonna be again? $300? All right, I will say, very interesting gasketing style here. I like that it's something different. I think that's super important. Physically, I'm getting a lot of like Ginkgo 65 vibes from the top here, which I believe it was M1 who also released that too. Even the bottom kind of bears some resemblance to that. It does have that little Eiffel logo, which I kind of like this bottom. I'm not gonna lie, like this is a pretty nice bottom piece over here. Recessed USB-C, centered, cool, very, very basic here, 7-degree typing angle. Nothing too crazy when it comes to the overall outside design of this. All right, let's see what this sounds like. We're using the Mode Obscura switches for this, and then we're using an ABS set from PBT fans. One piece of gasket, or one piece of foam, which is the mid-plate foam, and then we're also using the polycarbonate plate with the Obscura switches, which are full nylon long pole. We did lube those with 20520. All right, let's see what this sounds like. Actually, hold on. Okay, I think this is kind of cool. I do feel like if we did remove the mid-plate foam, this would sound incredibly thin. But with the mid-plate foam, you are getting a little bit sense of that foamy sound signature, which is not a bad thing, by the way. But this is actually, like, the typing feel of this is pretty nice. It's incredibly soft. I think this is probably one of the more fun ways of implementing a mounting system in a keyboard that I've seen in the last little bit. Between this and the Corsa, like, this is cool. I also kind of like the way that the keyboard kind of looks like it's floating because of the way that it's on the bottom here. See how the shadow is right underneath the keyboard? Kind of looks like it's floating just ever so slightly. Kind of cool. I don't mind that. This is kind of nice. The shadow's really nice. Yeah, like it looks nice. It looks like it's floating. And even from this angle, I know you guys can't see it from this angle. Well, like that. Kind of looks like it's floating ever so slightly. But this is kind of nice. Like, this is definitely one of those keyboards where I'd say typing feel above all else reigns like supreme with this. This is, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like the last keyboard that M1 released, which was that M59i or whatever it was called. There are flex cuts, yeah, I know, unfortunately there are, but this is actually kind of cool. There's also some badge options, so I think it goes right over the F13 key. It says about $300, within $300 US. So I'm not sure if there's an actual price set for this yet, but within $300. I don't know, I'm kind of like already in love with the way this feels right now. I wonder how much of an improvement it can really be. I think this is definitely more of like a good feeling keyboard than sound. And again, I do think it might be because of the flex cuts. It does limit our options in terms of not using foam. Pretty nice. All right, guys, enjoy Fearness's stream. Thank you guys for tuning into my stream, and I will literally see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. I always appreciate you guys coming by. See you guys.